This video is aimed at none other than Danny Motta. Danny, I love your videos, but why do you not get Octavia at all? She is so well written, and as a child of parents splitting up, not quite divorced, but oh well, I feel like I'm qualified to talk about this. I am only going to address the things you said in your Sinsmush reaction video because I don't have all day. But for one, Octavia never hated Stolas. She's a teenager. Sometimes you don't get on with your parents. That's kind of how it is. But we literally have never seen her hating her dad before. In Lululand, her whole fear is Stolas not being there. That is like the opposite of hate. And in Seeing Stars, she runs away because she wanted to spend time with Stolas and he forgot. If she hated the guy, she wouldn't care what he did. And then in Mastermind, we see her crying over the idea of Stolas being executed. This is not hate. This is love. Very clear love. And then on to your next point. Octavia is repetitive because no one's actually spoken to her about these feelings. Sure, she's expressed Stolas' affair has hurt her as he is happier around Blitz than he is around Stella, and unfortunately, whenever that is, Octavia is usually there. She can't separate herself and her mother in this, as in her head it's her family versus Blitz. Both times where she has tried to verbalize her feelings, she has simply been reassured that he won't leave her. And while Stolas never meant to hurt her, he did indeed leave her. So it's understandable that she's still upset. If the only good thing in your life requires you to spend time around the worst thing in it, and another good option comes along, but with a lack of the other thing's consequence, you're gonna choose the new thing. But no one has explained to Octavia that Stella is abusive to her father, and so in her head, she just feels replaced. You then go on to say the only thing we know about her is that she hates her dad. Octavia has been a background character for a while, but I disagree with you here. Yes, we don't know much about her, as we do about other characters, but that's because the show focuses on Blitz and his life, and whilst Via is a part of Stolas' life, she's only been relevant when Blitz is involved. I think this will change as Stolas and Blitz's relationship progresses, as Blitz clearly views Via as part of his family now, even if the outlet doesn't feel the same way back. But regardless, we do know some things about her. She likes weird taxidermy, which is clearly not a usual activity for a goetic princess. She also likes non-mainstream music, favouring a more indie rock sort of vibe. Like, yeah, okay, it's not a lot, but we know more than her name and her apparent dislike of her father. You did say that I Will Be Okay showed maturity and character growth for her. And yeah, it did. But as soon as the fight scene was over and her and Stolas were talking, you immediately called her annoying and repetitive again. She knows she can move on, but she still wants her dad. She wants an answer from him, and she just doesn't get why any of this has happened. She is voicing her opinions, and she will keep doing this until something is done. Every other time she's admitted this fear, it's been dismissed as a fantasy, whilst now Stolas can't say it won't happen, because it has. She can't get over this fear because it's happened, and that's why she's embraced it. But she is not okay with it right now. She needs to talk to Stolas about it, and she needs time to process it actually coming true. And then you say they should just have a conversation, and yeah, they should. But she needs space. Octavia isn't an annoying character that's two-dimensional. But if you've never been in her shoes before, maybe it's hard to understand. The feelings of betrayal that she is experiencing will go away, but it will take time. She was the only light in Stolas' life, but now he has Blitz too. The whole feeling of competing with a parent's lover is overwhelming and such a difficult situation to be in. She will eventually come around, but it will take a while as sharing her dad's affection isn't something she's ever had to do before. So this almost feels like him moving away from her. I could rant all day about Via, and I won't, but I just want to put it out there that she is incredibly well written to people that relate to the situation. Tag Danny in this if you want, because I would love to know his response to this.